A new director has taken the helm of the Princeton Plasma Physics Laboratory. Physicist Stewart Prager came aboard with the recent renewal of Princeton University's contract to manage the national laboratory. Science and technology correspondent Patrick Regan has the story.
Stewart Prager has long been a leader within the increasingly global fusion research community, and as an experimental physicist and research manager at the University of Wisconsin, he made basic contributions that could prove crucial to achieving practical commercial fusion energy. That long-range goal, the core mission of this Plainsboro-based lab since its inception, has called for some giant steps along the way, such as building magnetic bottles that can hold charged gas or plasma as hot as 100 million degrees under high pressure, and learning how to sustain nuclear fusion reactions.
I would say we're more than halfway there to commercialization. If you judge it by how much fusion power is produced, how hot and dense the plasmas are, or from the level of understanding of plasma physics that's been accrued, I would say there's good evidence that we're past the halfway mark.
The Energy Department sponsors fusion research at a number of different laboratories around the United States. This one is the oldest and remains the biggest.
And the challenge is, here's 420 people. How do you configure it to optimize the scientific productivity? That's a fun challenge.
Prager says that unlike particle physics, which requires enormous machines, such as the Large Hadron Collider, plasma physics lends itself to experiments at all scales. He expects researchers here to remain involved with ITER, a very large tokamak-style fusion experiment to be built in France. What he describes as a medium-sized tokamak operating here now, the National Spherical Torus experiment, is due for upgrades that will extend its capabilities.
We have a small tokamak at a small scale that's investigating a novel wall to surround the plasma. The wall would be a liquid wall consisting of liquid lithium.
Prager is considering new directions for the lab as fusion energy research approaches commercial applications.
And so one question we'll be asking ourselves is, should we expand, and to what extent should we expand into fusion engineering, not diminishing our plasma physics expertise, but just adding to it.
Patrick Regan, NJN News, Plainsboro.